Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and today we have a good amount of news. It seems like they pushed it out a bit early, because tomorrow's a Sunday, and Caleb doesn't typically work on the weekend, so they pretty much had to put it out now, which I don't mind. I kind of was expecting the news to drop somewhere in between today or tomorrow, and here we are. But before we dive into the main meat and potatoes, I gotta talk about Kenny's Brave Fest real quick. Just like I stated for Grammy, Kenpachi is going to be featured in the anniversary banner 4 months from now. So I do not recommend any of you guys to go to step 20 just to guarantee the character. If you guys are looking to summon, I would only do the discount steps and nothing more. We're getting very close. And this upcoming end of month, we should also be getting a brand new melee holo killer. So if it interests you and you are looking to replace Yuha or Mugetsu, then I would not touch this banner. We will also have Golden Week after this upcoming end of month, where I do expect to see the vote banner, where it's going to be the characters that we voted for. I'm just saying. And then maybe a couple other 1,000-year blower banners, then swimsuit, and then of course we have the anniversary banner. So if you care about any of the next upcoming characters, do not go down to 0 on this banner. Especially since this character, you can pull him from BBS tickets. Like I stated before in my previous video, I pulled them not too long ago. Like, I got my 4th copy, and while I do want the 5th copy, I'm not going to kill myself and go to step 20 just to guarantee him. I'm just going to do steps 2, and that's it. So, yeah. And then the filler lineup, I'll definitely say it's a little better than Grammy's this time around, because you do have Orihime, which is a great GQ NAD support for ranged Soul Reaper, and you can definitely make use out of this character. This Ichigo's a droplet character, it's whatever. White is okay, nothing too crazy. Ikaku a debuffer for ranged human. This guy is a buffer for Potion and Bankai Senjumaru. +5 Link Stop Potion Link, +10 Potion character, and then you have the Super Potion character for Heart. So that's not a bad banner, I'll definitely say. I do think it's a little better, but I would not summon at all on this type of banner in particular still. Like, if you guys want to summon, just go to step 2 and that's it. Call it a day. I would not go all the way down to step 20. So, yeah, that's it. Now, let's just go over the news for what we're getting for mid-month. Karakura Battle Crown Summons. Let's see what's going to be coming our way, and would you look at that? A new Halibel and a new Stark. Very nice to finally see the Space Form Halibel come out after so long. This was something I did want, low-key. It just took a while. 10 years later, man, we finally get it. It's crazy. And then another base form Stark. Let's see how Stark is gonna be, because Caleb normally hates Stark as a character, that they tend to kind of shaft him. So let's see if it's gonna be the same case once again, because if it is, that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, Stark is Heart, Halibel is Mind, so let's just take a look at everything else. Okay, so Halibel is gonna be the normal attacking character this time around. I don't mind this. The last Halibel that we had was pretty good, and it's still great to use for farming content. So having a GQ NAD character for this, I'm not offended by this. I'm not, as a Halibel fan. But still, this is an easy skip, so yeah. It's a GQ bot, and is a range character, so yeah. And then she has this brand new skill right here called Team Party Normal Attack Damage of 10%. Very interesting, because it does buff another Guild Quest NAD bot by 10%. Now, for the killer that she was given, by the way, she has Human Killer, which I do not mind, because the best team for that will pretty much have to be Byakuya with Tanjiro, and then you're going to be using this Halibel, because we do not have that many good ranged human Guild Quest SP units that you can pretty much synchronize with Byakuya. So for now, I don't mind this skill whatsoever, but in practical use, in the long run, let's say you're going to be using an SP leader, right? And then another NAD character. What else are you going to be doing? You're going to be bringing in a damage buffer. Now, for ranged human, Byakuya already has the damage buffing skill, so there isn't really much that he can benefit unless we get a character that is hard and can pretty much give Byakuya 30% more damage to element-affected enemies per heart character. And in that case, you will not need to pull this Halibel at all, and would just be completely useless to have as a skill, if you guys ask me. But that's just about it. Yeah, in the long run, I don't think it's that great of a skill in practical use, but for when it comes to running double GQ bots with one main SP lead, sure, it can work, but it's only 10%, so it's like nothing too crazy of that kind of sort. So yeah, normal attack damage of 35%, has Sprinter +1 with long reach and dodge, human damage of 50%. Bruiser 60, Poise, Star Bear +10, Guard Break, Damage Reduction, Freeze Immunity, and then the extra Guild Quest skills, Flurry +1, Flurry +2 in Guild Quest, and the new skill that I mentioned before. This character doesn't boost, so if you're looking for a booster for the ranged human Guild Quest, this isn't it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it out right now. And then Stark, and, wow, look at what I just stated. So now you don't even need this Halibel. You want to pull this Stark right here for the buff that he gives out to Byakuya, which is crazy. But let's just take a look at everything else. Melee strong attacking character. He can inflict weakening on the entire kit. Soul trait is special move damage of 40%. That is something that I have not seen on the Mind Hueco Mundo Aizen from last year. And he's a Super Mind Link Salt Potion character of +10 with +5 regular pots. So there's that. And taking a look at everything else, yeah, he's looking to be a character to be used mainly in Link Salt Trials. Too bad that quest is dead for co-op, so for single player, yeah, sure. If you do not have the likes of Noitora, Rengoku, there's definitely a bit of a use for this character, but I would still skip because these characters are going to get added into the premium pool, so you'll be able to summon them using BBS tickets, and as you are saving those tickets up until the 10th anniversary, there is a chance that you can pull this Stark right here. So yeah, Thrower Killer, special move damage of 40%, has Havoc of 20% with Guard Break, Spurn +1, and then looking at everything else, Frenzy +2, Berserker 40, Devastation of 70%. This skill right here, weaken defense, hit hidden enemy chance, strong attack reaches time of -12%, Mind Link Salt Potions of +5, Super Mind Link Salt Potions of +10, 80% SP boost, and then has increased element chance against Mind Attribute enemies. Lads, we might be looking at a very good Stark here, even though he's mainly meant for farming content and not for Guild Quest. This character can actually still work effectively, so hey, not bad. Now keep in mind, he doesn't have Weaken Plus, so of course, if you're bringing this guy in Guild Quest, he's not going to be the ideal unit to use. So, like, he's not going to be that different compared to True Shika, and as a matter of fact, he'll just be worse. You're still going to want to use Basby, which, now that I think about it, oh, he does not have the Debilitator. Yeah, this character for Guild Quest is definitely a no-go. Don't use this character. Trust. Trust. So yeah, taking a look at everything else for the banner. These characters are now fully as fillers. Jushiro, Retsu, and Yama return. And this was an easy skip when they came out. Just this Yama ended up aging a little better. This Retsu is still solid to have if you do not have the likes of the Christmas Nemu. So, yeah. And then this Jushiro was just washed on release. He was a coin farmer with crystal jewels. +10 potion farmer for heart. This character only solid if you do not have Parasol Shunsui. I'm not gonna lie, not that needed. Abirama is eh. Quincy Ichigo is eh. This character washed. Dead. Still usable in range of Spada, but that's not saying much because we're waiting for a new main lead, because the current main leads suck. And this is the Crown step-up format, so if you go to Step 3, you guarantee a 5-star character, same case for Step 6, and then you'll repeat that process for Step 13 and 16, and then if you go to Step 10 and 20, 50-50 chance of being able to get either Stark or Halibel. So, yeah. Pretty much it. And then, if you choose to wail hard and go to Step 25, you get the pity ticket, and you'll be able to choose between Halibel and Stark. I was about to say Baragon, but do not do that. Please, don't. These characters are going to get added to the premium pool. It's not worth it at all. So, yeah. Alright, let's check out the gameplays and see how they are looking like. Alright, Oliver, show us the stuff. So, yeah, here we go. Model is looking sick. I don't mind this. Let's just go into the gameplay because we already know what to expect from her. Yeah. I'll just take a look at the strong attacks. Like, we've seen the NAD string already enough. No EX move on any of the characters, which is to be expected. I mean, Stark is a farmer. He doesn't really need it. Alright. Falcon Blast. I hated that on Driscoll, but I don't mind it on NAD units. It doesn't really hurt their performance at the end of the day. That's a beam. Yeah, it's clearly a beam. Not a fan of this, because you already have Tendra with a beam. We don't need another NAD character with a beam. That's a 975 radius, as I agree. Alright, let's take a look at the Soul Bomb. Oh. The Soul Bomb, let's go. Pretty simple. I don't mind this. Alright, now let's take a look at Stark. So, yeah. I'll definitely say the artwork, I don't like it as much compared to the other Heart one, where he was firing a Cero. This one just seems a bit more basic, I'm not gonna lie, but make out of this. We already know the rest of the skill, so yeah. Okay, the kid I already like, but what is that lunge? That's clearly the 3K Link's beam with 1020 width. I can see the difference. Full screen. I just need to see the radius of that lunge, but that's crazy to say this, but we have a solid Stark in the game now. I don't believe this. Even though this guy's mainly going to be a farmer. Hey, Stark fans can rejoice for a bit. Like, it's pretty solid. And it's a mid-month character. Of course, I still think that the best mid-month character is 1000-Year Blower Shinji, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah. Alright. Seems basic for the NAD. Yeah, it is a beam. Yeah, okay, that has a lot of radius. It hit, if you guys see, it hit that mob that was like down here. What is that radius, bro? I'm really curious. I gotta check it out in the Discord. But yeah, I don't mind pulling for the Stark on tickets, so not bad. Basic as hell, nothing you can really do for these characters. Alright, let me know how you guys feel about these characters. A bit disappointed with Halibel, but Stark, I do like him. I'm not gonna cap. I do. But now, let me just see what the actual SA2 is for Stark. I'm curious. Alright guys, here we are on Hueco Mundo, which is the server in which I get the data mines from. So shoutouts to Betch once again. And yeah, let's just take a look at everything else that got data mined. And it seems like we have the summon quotes already, so let's just take a good listen to them. And then Stark. Alright, let's just go ahead and see anything else. This is going to be the point event, so yeah, not bad. And these are going to be the lottery reward bonuses for the +3. Obviously, the Parasol characters are definitely the characters you do want to have, and thankfully, everyone can get already a +3 lottery reward character directly. Just log in for 7 days, get the ticket, and you can choose between Shinji, Momo, and Ruruka. Obviously, pick Shinji, Momo second, Ruruka third. And then the lottery +1 characters are pretty much going to be these seasonal characters right here, as well as Kenpachi, which makes sense. And another rerun banner for Shinji and Kensei? I thought these characters would already become fillers. And again, it was a banner for the 9th anniversary. So I guess they kind of want to milk the banner a little bit more. Obviously, I would be careful when it comes to summoning on the banner. So yeah. And more... Wait. I thought this was more free multis, but... Oh wait, this is gonna be like the Reminiscence Road banner. Obviously, this is gonna be an easy skip. I don't recommend you guys do summon. And then they have updated the Crest bonus system, and they have changed the resurrected characters. This time around, you can use 1000-Year Blower Rukia and Ichigo, the 10-year later versions, and you'll be able to use the new mid-month characters, and they have changed the fillers as well. So yeah, instead of using the Swimsuit Bambis and Parasol Shunsui and Nanao, it's these characters that you guys see that are featured here. So yeah, pretty much not much to pretty much go on about this. So yeah, no news about the SA2. Oh, okay, we have for Halibel, but not for Stark. Thankfully, as of me editing the video, we now got the strong attack sheet, and sadly, the SA1 doesn't have the 1020 width, rather it's 870, but it's still beam nonetheless. And I was right, he does have indeed the 870 lunge, so hey, Stark fans, you have something to play as, which is actually quite nice. But yeah, it is the Shotgun Blast, it is the beam, yeah, and of course here are the proper translations, because I didn't really get to understand Halibel's.
まだ貴様に見せた覚えはないぞ。強いな、あんたたち。
Yep. Alright, that pretty much does it for the video. Let me know how you guys feel about the characters. This is an easy skip. Don't summon at all. You can pull these characters from tickets. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification, and all that good stuff. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'm officially signing out. So take care, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.